Hi everyone, I'm Hoodie Angel Brandon, and here today we have the new Childhood Encounter banner, and I'm supposed to be saving, but we've got some cool new skills here, with Lara Shell, who has SR Far Trace, and Tana, who has SD Near Trace. The trace skills, basically, they give a small debuff to their stats, and also give Canto for cavalry and flyer units. Near Trace is melee, cavalry, and flyer exclusive, while Far Trace is ranged exclusive. And they seem pretty useful to have. In fact, Lara Shell kind of finally gives me an excuse to build a character that I've wanted to build for a while, so I'd definitely like to get that, but unfortunately I kind of need like 2 copies of her for that, and then I also want a copy for Morgan, because Canto is basically going to be the closest thing Morgan gets to Gale Force, which she should have had anyway, because her Refine should have just put Gale Force in her weapon like Selef got Miracle, because Morgan is literally a Dark Flyer, and she can't use Gale Force, even though that's the class skill for Dark Flyers. It still irks me. So this will be the closest we get to the Awakening Gale Force monster that Morgan used to be able to be. So I would love to get 3 copies of Lara Shell, and 1 copy of Tana for Seteth, as a nice offensive B-slot option. But I probably won't be able to get all of that. I don't want to spend a ton of orbs, but I'm bad at saving, and I'd like to get these. I really wish there was a spark here, because I definitely try and just spark a copy. We are definitely going to prioritize Lara Shell. Tana will probably just be if there's no colorless orbs, although she is sharing with Leon, who looks really solid. He basically... Every blue infantry mage that comes out just gives me less and less reason to invest in Robin, but I feel like I'm already committed at this point, so even though Leon looks way better than Robin, not just stats but also art-wise, we'll stick with Robin, I guess. The jerk who won't show up after over a year. And then we got the twins here. They look alright. Standard infantry sword. Though they have their basically close call, repel, spurn type effect, now officially known as dodge. They have it in their duo skill, so they can afford to run something else like null follow-up or null C disrupt, whatever, in the B slot, which is kind of nifty. And they can also give that to other units, and I don't think there's like a... it's not even like infantry only, so you could have like dodge Xander, even though that'd be a terrible idea because Xander's speed is terrible. If you so chose, you could do that. So they don't even seem bad. This seems like a pretty solid lineup. But we're going to go colorless, blue as our backup. So yeah, I don't know how many orbs I want to dump on this, but I'll spend some here. The whole wheel is kind of tempting. If there was a spark, I'd probably go full wheel. But yeah, I don't want to... Norn isn't bad. The unit that I actually want the 2 Lara Shells for, I actually don't even have enough copies of to finish yet. I do have the right IV, so it won't... Theoretically, it wouldn't be as long as Robin, but would still take some waiting. I don't want to say who it is, just in case I change my mind and don't get around to building them and get anyone excited. Ooh, a big sis! She should be up for a refine soon, theoretically. Although I could just save her for attack speed push fodder. That's actually pretty solid. Not bad. That's pretty nice to start with. But yeah, so I don't want to say who I'm thinking of, just because I feel like I said who Robin was, that I wanted to build Robin, and I got people excited for the idea of building Robin, and then now I feel like if I decide to change my plans on that, I'm gonna let people down. So I'm not gonna say what characters I'm thinking of building in the future, or else we'll have another Robin situation. So this banner, the kid theme, I liked it last year because it was kind of fitting for like the 30th anniversary. They went back and they took the characters that started the franchise, and they were like, well, what were they like before their game started? And it was cute there, but here it's just kind of weird. I guess it just sold really well, so they decided to keep with the theme. But it's very weird that they jumped right to Sacred Stones. I feel like they should have... I feel weird saying anything nice about Echoes, but I feel like they should have done Echoes next, because they literally have child character designs already ready to go. Can't believe that I'm actually even hinting that they should make an Echoes banner again. That feels weird. But yeah, even though I don't really like the theme and it just feels kind of cash grabby now, I'll admit there are some characters that I would be excited if they showed up like this. A Three Houses one pretty much just sells itself. You get young Claude with something other than a bow. Geez, just give him something, anything but a bow. He's got so many bow versions. Give him something else. And then the two Byleths in their young mercenary version where they just don't really have emotions. That'd be really cool to see. Give them some different weapons too, please. And then you add in Dimitri and Edelgard as a duo unit, as a dancer with the dagger. That would just sell itself. You could even put Edelgard as the lead unit, and I'd probably pull anyway, even though I don't really like her, just because I think that would be such an adorable alt. I don't know who you'd put as like the Tempest Trial freebie unit. I feel like if you do someone from the house of whoever is the cheerleader for the duo unit. So if Dimitri's the leader and Edelgard is the backup character, then you put like young Hubert on as the Tempest unit, and vice versa. If you have Edelgard as the lead unit, then you put someone from the Blue Lions like Sylvain or Felix, just so that it feels like every house has a real representative and not someone who's just stuck there as the cheerleader. So far, no real good luck here with these polls, unfortunately, which is kind of discouraging me from continuing, but I just really wish there was a spark here. Matthew, yuck. Matthew is yuck. Come on. I need 3 Lara shells here. Oh, well, we'll try for Atana, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't mind putting the SD near trace for Sedith. Just a Mordecai. So far we've gotten a Camilla, which is cool, but not really who I wanted. At least even if I don't want to merge, she does have good fodder with that attack speed push. But I feel like I should stop, but I'll keep going a little bit more and see if we can get something a little nicer. Come on, give us 3 Lara shell right here. Jacob, yuck. I have considered Jacob in the past, and I've got a build I could do for him, but I'm just not convinced that it's really worth it. And Jacob is not one of my favorite characters, so I don't know. Sakura, not helpful. I think about all the nice units they've added to the colorless pool to make it less painful to summon from. And it's really cool in theory, but then in practice, it's just the same old garbage units. Soth's probably the best 4... No, we got the Norn. Soth and Norn are the 2 best 4-stars we've pulled so far, unfortunately. I'd like a Merlinus, at least. He's got Reposition Wings of Mercy. That's a good combo. Come on. Come on, Lara Shell. Forest. It's a new face, at least. Come on, Lara Shell. Lara Shell, seashells, away from my barracks, apparently. Another Soth. Yeah, this is not going great. If I get a Lara Shell now the question is, do I use it for Morgan and then just wait for another chance to pull for those extra copies, or do I just save it for that project? Kaze, that's something at least. Kaze is always good to find just because I can put attack smoke on anyone. Like, I will put attack smoke on everyone. It's just still a really good skill several years later. It's held up really well. Nana, nothing. Ooh. More colorless, please. Ugh. Yeah, see, I'll get double of characters I don't really care about back to back, but then never 2 Robins in the row or anything else useful. Never 2 Hinatas. Gaius, yuck. Genuinely awful fodder. Genuinely terrible. Ooh, there you go. I might even do the full wheel on this one. Come on, give us 3 Lara Shells and a Tana all in this circle, Felicia. Not helpful. I've got so much iceberg fodder. Come on, something good. Oh, well, not who we wanted, but there's Elise. Kind of nifty. I think mine's up to +4 now. Plus attack. I think mine is plus speed, which is probably slightly better, but actually at this point she might want to go just lean into that attack. She's not particularly fast by today's standards. She used to be considered fast, but now, Klein, always nice to have for death blow fodder, though I've got a decent stockpile of it by this point. Still better than most of the stuff we've been pulling out of this. Come on. Oh, well, there's Merlinus. That blue is tempting, but since that at least didn't break our pity rate, we'll pass on that. Come on. 1 Lara Shell, please. Azama. No. Azama, no. Alright. We have spent more orbs than I was hoping to spend, but, yeah, this is not going great. Come on. Legault, no. I don't really need attack tactic at this point. I've got a lot of copies of that, and I don't need it that badly at this point. Come on. A Silk. What a shame. Melancholy's cool, but, like, that's not what I wanted. Not even remotely. Staff XP isn't even as good as Staff Valor. This is a very disappointing pull. Like, I feel like, aren't her stats, like, pretty similar to Linhardt, so, like, even that isn't, like, that exciting anymore because I could just build Linhardt instead. Yeah. That's sad. How angry am I about that? Pretty angry. Alright, we'll keep going a little bit longer. I should stop, but that makes me more than a bit annoyed. I have no use for Silk, really. Lena, not helpful. Man, there's so much junk in the colorless pool. Every time they start to improve it, they just flood it with a bunch of garbage like Lena, and Linhardt's fodder is disappointing. Mercedes is not that great. Just a lot of colorless units that they dump in there are just not good. More Merlinus, less Lena, please. Alright, come on. Come on. Give us the Larshell. Setsuna. I keep forgetting Setsuna's even in the game at this point because, like, her fodder is not good and I never see her. Well, she's going to make herself known to me. No matter what it takes, apparently. Another Legal. Come on, man. I already told you I don't need you. Take Setsuna and leave, please. Oh. Full blues. Female Corrin, not helpful. So, like, technically we're doing good for 5 stars, but none of them are the ones that I wanted. Like, not a single one. Lucas doesn't help me at all. I should have stopped a while ago, but... There we go, finally. So, plus attack, I don't really care. You're fodder to me. I don't even like Larshell. I found her annoying. Do I put the trace skill on Morgan, or do I put this towards that unit that I want to build? I mean, Morgan does work fine with Desperation, where the other character I want to build really depends on the trace skill, so maybe I should save it. I'm not sure. We're already down to like 588 or 590. You know what? Let's throw in a few more. I know I should stop, but like, sure, I'll throw in a few more at this. I'm already gonna need to recover orbs, so whatever. Another Mordecai. Where is Robin? Where is he? We're gonna get young Robin before I finish regular Robin. Isn't that sad? Come on. Another Larshell, please. Leon, don't need you. Reminds me that we still don't have Guard Seal, though. Or accessible 4-star Guard 3. That's depressing. Put that on one of these garbage healers that you want to demote. Give them Guard 3. Make them somewhat worthwhile. Alright. There you go. Three colorless and a blue. Give us 2 Larshells and a Tana. Lissa does not help me. Isn't Live to Serve still 5-star locked too? Colorless pool's a mess. Just a giant mess. Nana again. Alright. Maybe this will be our last pull. Come on, another Larshell. Emran. Nope. One more. Alright, these last 2 colorless. Nana, you have nothing I need. Please leave. Forever. and Maria. Great. Not gonna lie, tempted to keep going, but I've already spent way more than I intended to. In my head, I was thinking maybe I'd toss 50 at this. I did about 4 times that, so oops. I think mathematically we got a good number of 5 stars for what we put in. I think that was what, 1 5-star per 50 orbs roughly. But in terms of the quality of the actual units we pulled, it could have been a lot better. So I would not necessarily call that a success. Wasn't the biggest failure, the biggest disaster ever, but could have been a lot better. So this banner continues to annoy me. Yeah, thank you guys as always so much for watching. I hope you guys have much better luck on your summons. And until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon, signing out. I'm gonna go drop you off in daycare. Give me my hero merit.